In this video, we're going to talk about critical analysis of your trading performance. Stay tuned. Hey traders, a very warm welcome to you. Okay, so this is one for those of you who have been trading for a while. You have some performance, whether that's positive or negative, it doesn't matter. But what we're going to do, and what I'm going to do in this video is talk about how to analyze specific parts of your trading performance to improve. Now, if you've watched some of my other videos before, you're going to know that I'm a big advocate of looking at your performance to improve. A lot of people spend a lot of time looking at the market to improve. So, there's two ways to make money. You either find a new strategy or a better trade or the next big trade or whatever it may be, and that's going to give you money. Or you look at your existing performance and you work out what's working for you, what's not, and you drill down into it to create a new plan that's going to just basically build on what you're already doing, but give you a better bottom line. So this is that, all we're focused on in this video is exactly that section. So I'm hoping you've got some statements. I'm hoping you've got some kind of journals. I'm hoping you've got some records of what you've been doing. If you haven't, please do so. I definitely recommend that, even if it's just a loose kind of spreadsheet or whatever, just some data, and just start to build on it, because you can't really help yourself if you don't have the data to work from. You may well be saying, I'm losing money, but it doesn't really matter if you don't know where you're losing money. So anyway, this one I'm going to focus on, where are you making your money? So in other words, you're looking at your statements and you're saying, okay, I've made X amount this month, or I've lost X amount this month. You need to look at each individual trade, 1, 2, 3, 4, however many trades it may be, and look exactly where are the ones you've made the most money. So you categorize them and you rank them in order of making money. So you either put them in Excel or whatever it may be. Easier to do in Excel. You can kind of put the profit on it and then just filter it and rank it. And very simple, very easy to do. But now you'll have a ranked order of how much money you've made per trade. And so if you take kind of the top, however many percent you want, maybe you can take 10%, 25%, play around with it to suit your kind of data, and you say, hey, these were my best 5 trades, say, or best 4 trades, or best 10 trades, obviously depending on how frequently you trade. What's the common denominator of those trades? Is there something that there's a common theme running through those trades that you can look at and say, actually, hey, I need to do this or do that. Now, this is where the hard work comes in, because you have all these trades. Now what you need to do, if you haven't done it already, is go and print off the charts for each one of those top 5 trades or top 10 trades. So go on your charting platform, scan back, print off what you need to print off. Also go and look at the economic calendar, anything that is useful information to give you an idea of what was going on at the time when you took the trade. Obviously for swing trading, you're going to have a longer time frame chart. Day trading, 1 day chart's probably okay, or maybe a 3 or 4 day to see where we are in the bigger picture. And then you start noting down some things. You start noting down and say, hey, what was the strategy? What was my kind of approach there? Was I trading a pullback on a trend? Was I trading a double bottom? Was I trading mean reversion? Was I trading expansion? What was the day type like? Okay, so what was the day type or the market type if we're swing trading? Were we in a trending environment? Were we in a rotational environment? What were we actually doing when these trades were working out for me? And then I might look at something like the time of the day, position in the range. So what do I mean by that? Let me just write that down here. I mean position in the range in terms of, okay, where were we in the trend? If it's a trending day, was I kind of buying at highs? We were already at highs, but I got more of a range expansion. So even though it was quite difficult for me to buy at highs, I'd recognize that it was a trend. Was I fading highs for a pullback? Was I buying early on and getting a good meat of the move before coming out? How was I doing it? What time of day was I executing it? If I was swing trading, was I doing it in my morning execution? Was it in the afternoon? As I was day trading, what was it? So putting this stuff together. And then when you've got this information, you need to then drill down into it even further and say to yourself, hey, what other things can I improve on now to make me a better trader? So in other words, Once we gather this information, the strategy, the day type, the time, the positioning range, and these are just some examples, guys, you can take this as far as you want. The point is you want to see exactly the theme that runs through, the thread that's running through these profitable trades. Okay, so they are, where are you making money? This could also be, obviously, if you're trading multiple things, the market. You know, what market you're trading. Is it the DAX, is it the Dow, is it a currency pair, is it a commodity, is it a stock, whatever it may be. Because this stuff sounds simple, maybe you're watching this video saying, oh, this is obvious stuff, but actually this stuff makes the most boost to your bottom line more than anything else, because you're just saying, hey, you know what, it's like the 80-20 rule we've talked about before. This is saying, hey, I actually see now most of my good trades I was trading a first pullback during a trend type day or whatever it may be. I was trading them kind of early on in the morning, and we were maybe up half of the ATR in the day. Whatever it may be, there's a bit of a theme there. Or actually, you know what, most of my profitable trades come when I'm very, very patient and I wait for a double top to happen. We have a kind of extended day. We are at the max, we are at the average ATR on the day, and we're trading, counter trend trading. My time of day is in the afternoon, and positioning range is generally extended. So I'm normally quite good at getting the top and bottom 30% of the move on that. And that happens to be most of the time in the DAX, for example. The point is, you're taking all this data and then you're saying to yourself, the next step of it is to say, okay, well, if there's a common theme with all these things, why don't I just do that? Why don't I just say to myself, well, actually, this strategy is proving itself. If I just made those top 10 trades for last month or top 10 trades for last week, whatever kind of time period you're looking at, what would my P&L be? It would be very nice. Okay, we're probably not going to get that if we just do this again, but let's take some of the features from those good trades and put them into the trading plan. Let's say to ourselves, okay, let's just use that strategy for next time for our trading plan, or let's allocate more funds to that strategy. The day type, let's only trade when we're a day after the trend day, for example, or we've had our inside day before. Let's trade the day after only, or trade more aggressively then. All this information. Time of the day. We're very, very good. These happens to be very, very good trades in the early hours or the early morning session. Let's trade the early morning session only, or allocate more capital to that. You get the point. Find the theme, find the common thread that runs through of these profitable trades to find out where you're making money and exactly what is causing you to make the money. Find those things, add them to your trading plan, and that will hopefully boost your performance moving forward. All right, guys, good trading. Keep your risk managed. See you in the next one. Goodbye.